Oops, okay. There we go. Welcome back to Divinity. Right. What am I supposed to be doing right now? I guess I'll just walk around and talk to people, right?
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Oh, I should turn up the volume here. Okay.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I bet 3 months' pay is this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar's sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Wow, thanks, Ifan.
Knocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Why are you suspected of
We used
murder?
to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants. Did you do the murder?
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
What'd you do to find yourself at the mercy of a subordinate?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Do you know anything about Fort Joy?
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
That's an acquaintance I'm not eager to make.
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You? What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you. At once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you to shut up? Man. I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Let's see, how do I sneak?
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right?
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I'll humor him.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Sure, I'm quite the wizard in the kitchen.
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
These stick a thumb through one of the holes in your garb and say, these provide cool in summer.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
I most certainly have personal pride. I'm no stranger to combs, powders, and perfumes.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and groom, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit. Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
You're fucking what now?
My slave, of course. Oh, I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of this honor to sink in. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now, shoo!
Okay.
One of us would kick
At least that's an ally.
picking us up one.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall.
The indignity.
The indignity.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Gero. You hear that? The
What?
ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor
This
to
guy's a
ceiling,
pirate.
the
He
boom,
knows.
crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And
The ship is moaning like a sick
sick
man.
as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close. There now, just like that. Squeak! Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back, the other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news.
I heard it. What's it supposed to be?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see?
The
you
wheel.
Beautiful idiot. Squeaks whenever the
Ah.
helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Burn my beard. Why are you so excited? Note that he must be a practiced sailor. Ask what the figure means to him.
Captain, actually.
Oh.
And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank ye kindly, Gero.
I'll look him over once. I want to find him again.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right
You
over
one
to
of them?
Spanish.
A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
It is so much faster to pick up garbage in this game than it is in Baldur's Gate.
That right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Ruffle his hair.
Hmm? What purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it... Oh. Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
What's up with this book?
I've been drawn anywhere. It is a quaint little read, but it has its faults. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
The war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. It dwarfed everything that went before. The history of Rivellon is the history of the Divine Order. Talk about Lucian the Divine and his son Alexander. Explain Rivellon's history is the battle between the Source and the Void. Good and evil, light and darkness.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
I've often pondered the nature of the gods, but I don't have any sure answers.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Why are you so curious?
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Oh, he doesn't like me. But I like him. Fuck, that's not the first time that's happened.
Ah, there you are. Wife.
Oh,
Would
hi.
you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no account this loathsome woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Play along and take her arm with a grin. Yeah, of course. Tell the children they must be mistaken.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeve refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Lose, you presume?
You presume right.
Do you know anything about the murder?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
You ought to have a look around with me. We can watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on. One of us.
I guess I'm just allowed in here. That's nice. Restoration scroll. Another knife, potato, da babadee, babadoo, read. His journal. Sketches of dragons fill every page. Not talented, but yes, enthusiastic.
Try not. And if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Ask what you must. I've done
Strong suspect you know all about it. Seems to me we should be There's a killer about after all.
till overhauling Cabrid. There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Would you be fine collared like a dog stuck in a ship's hold with a corpse and the murderer on the loose? Fine.
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Try not. And if she tries to
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Wendigo.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What do you mean by there are others whose lives must
It
end?
means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Void Welcome will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh boy. Source blast. Knockdown. A bunch of people succumb to death. Okay.
What's happened?
Why am I burning? Is there blood on the ground? Let me use my blood eating ability. Yum yum yum. Eating blood. Eating blood. Requisition. Few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen. Don't blame them. Change is rough. But they'll make new friends sooner or later. When we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Well, most of them. That elf with the dice, the lone wolf, the creaky-voiced woman in the kitchen, some folks won't get over it. Reckon they won't be the first to get cured, if they're ever cured at all. Sorcerer Hall, pumpkin seed, okay. Human ale. Oh, Victor is dead. No. No, Victor. Oh no.
Ifan was motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips.
A low whine? I don't know.
His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused. The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead. You hear a faint thud, thud, thud.
It's alive, but only just.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use. Your words do not seem to reach her.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Not the sheep.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
No.
This elf is not here. Elves can eat limbs to experience the memories of the person the limb once belonged to. Oh, okay. That's cool.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
A dire-looking wound. Just seeing if everything's different in here. Oh, I lit myself on fire. Lit myself on fire again. Dip my toes in the fire once again. Oh, that sack is burning. I need to eat more blood.
What happened? Must have been the turnips. Water? Why, for goodness sake? Oh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Okay, here we go. Okay, doggy.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onward Onwards and upwards.
Grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
What's going on here? What have you seen?
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
There's no mutiny. I almost died.
Rix looks to his companion, who then looks to you. They drop their hands to their sides.
Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there.
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive, what would he think of his son's divine order?
My sweet Stefan, as I write this letter, we near the Isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I've heeded Alexander's orders, just as you said I should, but I think of Lucian often. What would the divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold inside and out. Of one thing I am certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. Oh. The letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy, but someone has inked an angry black line from the top left to the bottom right. I don't necessarily want to kill people if I don't have to. That's just the kind of guy I am, you know? Except I'm a Goral.
Damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick. Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
Something's... Something bad is happening. Wait, what? Oh my god. Combining items? What items can I even combine? Murtoff, death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rix both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Death fog? Hi, Fane.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
Shouldn't you be doing the same?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly use the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me. No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the sea floor, I will simply walk to shore. Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over.
I didn't see you before. You kind of stand out.
I believe you did. Although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
That is quite sensible.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually.
I love
and
this guy.
returns to his book.
What an asshole.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Death fog. Yeah, I'm just not gonna fuck with that, I think. Oh, jeez. Can I get some help? Uh-oh. Okay, doing good, doing good. Ow. Ow. Does this count as blood that I can eat? Sure does. Yum, yum, yum. That's not good. Oh, sneaking. what is happening. Alright, I'll just drop one of the barrels. I should probably keep a knife on me because of my knife throw ability. I would like to use a wand, but I guess I'm a knife guy.
That means there's still a chance. You do.
Okay.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
You're a yellow-bellied coward.
Thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear? Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
Never leave us.
Oh, jeez. Voidlings everywhere, huh? I think I'm gonna save this for next time. On Divinity, Original Sin 2, blind playthrough. See you next time. Bada bing, bada boom.